get it.
Hey, yo. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the pre-show.
I think Dark Ken is watching Paw Patrol.
Or Coco Melon.
Hey, what are you watching, Kent?
What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything, but you're right. You need to get a headset popping. Matthew is watching, I believe it's Miss Rachel, or it might be Paw Patrol.
Is that what you need for your birthday, a headset? Because we will gladly ask the good people of Wolfpack podcast as soon as they get on here to donate to your headset for Christmas. Yeah, but you don't believe in God like that. So I don't know how you believe in Christmas. It's Jesus' birthday, Kent.
Wow, we're going there.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big religion guy. So
So do you celebrate Christmas?
I mean,
you're a religious guy.
Do you celebrate Christmas? Yo, Dan, do you celebrate Christmas?
Christmas is more for the kids than it is for the adults.
Actually, Kent, Jesus is the reason for the season.
I'm not getting into this.
Yeah, we're not doing religion on the show.
Yeah. When concept, this is not a religion. See, here's the issue, bro.
This is a wrestling show, not a religion show.
Listen, wrestling for some is a religion. If anything you do religiously is your religion. So now that has nothing to do with faith. Your faith doesn't have to be a religion. It's not about bylaws.
True. So wrestling is a religion for everyone who listens to this show, everyone who comments on our shit. Wrestling is a religion. Speaking of things that are religion, Kanye West is dropping a new album tonight. Let's go.
What the fuck? You know what?
We're not talking about that until we talk about my new album, which drops tonight. Everybody, for the humble ones, midnight. Jared All-Star. I'm serious. Dan, Enforcer. I need y'all. I need all hands on deck. I'm dropping 3 projects this month. The first one's tonight.
Is it going up on iTunes at midnight?
Yeah, on iTunes at midnight for the humble ones.
Perfect. I will obviously be the first one to download it at midnight.
Yeah, see, that's what we talk about. Now we can say,
oh, that's so cute.
Now we can say that Kanye is dropping an album with $5 $.
Kanye's dropping vultures, bro.
I mean, he is a culture vulture, so why not?
Kanye's the GOAT.
How could he be, bro? He's black. Your question
is he? Is he? I'm more black than fucking Kanye.
Are you really?
I never wore a Make America Great hat again, so.
No, you said that backwards, a little dyslexic, but I understand.
What, Make America Great Again? That's what he said, right?
No, you said you never wore a Make America hat again.
Oh, sorry. Make America Great hat. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Sorry, y'all. Let me
Dan, I am dropping an album on Christmas. It's not necessarily a Christmas album, but we are dropping an album on Christmas. It's called the Getting Money Haters. Look out for that too. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Where's my album? Oh wait.
No, you're about to be able to listen, y'all. Ja's gonna be laid up for a little while, then he's gonna come back a millionaire. So make sure that y'all holler at him. So while he's laid up, we're gonna make
what you're talking about, but you know,
while he's
what I am gonna say is that I just hope that I can come out with an album soon. I have an EP.
Well, you have time to write lyrics, right?
You're gonna be while he's made up.
Anyway,
theme song.
Can we not talk about this in public?
We're gonna get you. Nobody knows what we're talking about. We're gonna get y'all a new theme song while Ja is laid up. We're gonna maybe get you like a Christian rap album out of Ja, because he likes Jesus. He knows Jesus. Kent, I'm praying for my brother Kent, because we're praying for Dark Kent. He talks like he's agnostic.
Every one Sunday, I guarantee it.
All right.
Just not today, or just not soon, but eventually.
Oh, Dan said your album dropped tonight on OnlyFans. I forgot you had that, Ja Petit.
What? Whoa! Why is everybody always talking about I got an OnlyFans? Man, I do not have no fucking OnlyFans. Like what?
No, bro.
Oh my god.
Even if you did, no one would believe you. Get that money.
What are you doing on your OnlyFans?
Probably taking pictures.
I don't have an OnlyFans. Thank you very much,
bro. What do you do on your OnlyFans?
I don't have an OnlyFans. Why do you keep saying that I have an OnlyFans?
I'm just saying what the chat said, bro.
The chat's lying to you. Okay, the chat is also the same people that said that Hangman was the devil, but
no, those people don't know what they're talking about. It's obviously MJF who knocked himself out.
Why do you keep saying it's MJF? I mean,
because he knocked himself out. Because it's the best way to make him heel again while we make Swerve a face. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. No, of course Hangman's not the devil, Dan. No way. I love the pre-show. We sit here and we just be talking like it's a regular radio, like, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, that's why I have the pre-show.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that.
What I would enjoy more, is if everybody, who's here on the pre-show, if they could just, give us a nice little like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind the views, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for, tuning in, but
thank you for tuning in. And don't go nowhere because we're going to talk about that stuff. And for those who are wondering, I am still the holy heel. The bearded babyface is maybe on the horizon from what I hear what Jack Perry is doing. But if Jack Perry is the devil, that means I'm going to be a heel for much, much longer. You're welcome.
You're still full heel, bro.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you think so. It is what it is. I mean, I'm about ready to start. Like I said, if you guys are tuning in, make sure you guys give us a like, share the video. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a lot just to click that like button. You know what I'm saying? Just one like, one like a day keeps the dark hints away.
Dan, I am proud of you, Dan. I can't wait to talk about NXT tonight. 2 more of y'all will start the show. We got to set a precedence, y'all. Oh, one more person. We're going to start the show. Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Oh, one of y'all left. You're a jerk. Whoever that was. Unless this is you who just came back just now. If you're that one person that left a second ago, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. Shout out to Willis. First like tonight. Good look, bro. We appreciate it.
Willis. Good look.
We ready to go. We ready. Let's go.
Y'all ready? All right.
Let's get it.
Let's start the show. It is us, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, here every Thursday at 7:30-ish. Let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Alrighty then. How's everybody doing? You doing good? Did you miss us? You don't gotta miss us anymore. You know why? Because we are here. Except I'm not on camera. And I don't know why. And I still have my old name. But it's fine. Once I change my name, you guys will know who I am.
That's crazy. It was Enforcer who left. made us stop starting the show. You know, we like to wait for a certain amount of y'all to pull up so we can talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk to y'all. Forsyth is going to leave with his bald head.
Why? Wow, that's crazy.
Listen, bro, it's not him and Dark Kent. Y'all should start a whole society.
Being bald is cool as shit.
That sounds like a Facebook group.
Being bald is cool as shit.
You know what? Can you tell them where to find us?
For those who are wondering, we are the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Facebook Live, Instagram, YouTube, and now it will be updated shortly. And now we are on, drum roll, please,
TikTok.
Right. You can find us on TikTok. We're going crazy over there. You could also catch us on Twitch at Who Is Quez. We are here every Thursday night, 7:30-ish. Sometimes Friday, maybe a Saturday, often Monday, mostly Thursday nights, 7:30-ish.
We're here weekly.
Well, duh. The fuck?
The time they might change, but we're here weekly.
Of course. My bad. I'm just trying to get the link for everybody so that that way they can go to our you know what I'm saying? Can go to our
TikTok.
Yeah.
How about this, y'all? It's Thursday night. Like, what y'all want to talk about? Nah, we joking.
Wow.
Games.
Bearded Roads. Bearded Roads.
We about to play some games. I'm joking. Y'all know we about to play.
You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's time to play some motherfucking games. Okay. All right. Let me check these comments real quick. Let me just check these comments real quick. Shout out to my boy Durkin, who always wants to, be acknowledged. Yes,
right,
you
Dan.
are the jerk.
That's right, Dan.
My boy Shells, how you doing, Brody? How you doing? Let me just put this music on too, because
Let me get ready to turn it down because he always.
I did not blast it. What you talking about? What's good, Reese? How's everybody doing? Shout out to Willis over there on YouTube.
Shout out to Dan and Michael Bostic.
Hey, what's good, Mrs. Fatu? Oh man, and then we already started.
Whoa! Don't get blocked.
Already started.
Don't get blocked. How about that? No, how about that? How about don't get blocked? Listen.
You was not blocking my bro. You ain't blocking my bro.
Every week. I see him on the show every week.
You can't block
don't
him,
get blocked, bro. Don't talk crazy.
All right, y'all. Let's just get into these games real quick. All right, let's get into these games real quick. So first things first, I'll see how y'all do. Pick your contract.
I knew you was going to pick this one when I saw it.
I saw this.
Of course. So, which contract are you guys going with?
The WWE one.
First of all, yeah, Yeet. I gotta.
This is not a conversation.
It's really not. You gotta go with Impact.
Wow, really?
What?
Yeah,
you got a bunch of yeets in the comments. You going with Impact's contract?
Yeah, I'm going with Impact.
Let's see what this 12 million can work with multiple wrestling promotions. Can't sign with WWE or AEW once contract expires.
That's fine because I'm able to work the entire circuit freely.
Willis say AEW because there's no more dark. There is. It's called Ring of Honor.
Oh, not you saying that. Not you saying that. Yikes. That sounded like a holy heel statement. He turned up.
Wait, now we got Chris and Kimmy in the comments arguing because of fucking yeet.
Y'all gotta chill out.
Y'all and y'all yeet. All right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all and y'all yeet. Who you going with WWE?
Ken Dale is my dude, bro. Like, bro, we gotta kick it one day, bro. Like, break bread.
You're siding with Impact. You know what?
This is about logistics. It
is.
And if we're talking about logistics, like I'm thinking a year. I'm thinking this number means a year. So if I know I can make 12 million a year on Impact while working other promotions, I'm making a good 10 million on the road.
I'm thinking AEW because there's no more dark, just like Willis said. So I don't have to worry about going to AEW dark.
The point is, you'll be.
You know what I'm saying?
The point is, you be a jobber for the rest of your life.
It doesn't say I'll be a jobber for the rest of my life. It says you'll be a jobber in AEW dark.
It
Dark's
doesn't
not
matter
there no more, so I ain't gonna be a jobber no more.
So just take away the dark. You'll be a jobber for the rest of your career after the Kenny feud. You'll be Santino Marella for the rest of your career.
Santino was over, bro. You're bugging.
Wow. Well, you know, it's so funny that you mentioned that.
Mike Dudley was over, and Eisenhower with the funny face and the chin, whatever his name was, he was over.
Santino.
Well, put it like this: since you said that Santino was over, and we're talking about gimmicks, let's go to the next game. Name a gimmick that was considered terrible, but you loved.
Yeet.
Yeet's a great gimmick.
Oh wow! Shout out to Maria. She said, "I wouldn't sign with any of them. They need so much better,
bro. There's no
Maria. My bad. I said Maria. So yeah, what do you guys consider was a terrible gimmick, but you loved it?
The Mountie.
You loved the Mountie?
The Mountie?
It was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. The Mountie wasn't funny.
Okay, a terrible gimmick, but I love it. Jack Perry's current gimmick with the leather jacket, him being Little Dylan coming out to Mozart. I shouldn't like it.
Just terrible.
I shouldn't. No, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you, bro.
It should be a person.
Nobody. Your gimmick is terrible. Is this a gimmick? Is this a gimmick? Or is this?
You got my boy glitching. His mic glitching. What the hell?
I know that's not real.
Oh my! All right, yeah. All right.
Val Venus is a good one. Good answer.
Let's see. Yeah, look at the comments real quick. Who said Val Venus? Wow, Val Venus.
Great answer.
Dan said Val Venus.
Kendall said Val Venus.
Kendall said Val Venus. Durkin said Repo Man was trash. Definitely.
Nice garbage.
Yo, what's good, Randy? How you doing?
The Bushwhackers.
Marie said also Repo Man. Kendall said Jamaican Kofi.
No.
Yes.
Stop everything, because that is a fact.
You know,
I did not like Jamaican Kofi.
Dude, the thing about Jamaican Kofi.
But it says, but you loved it. It said what was terrible, but you loved it. So he's saying that he loved Jamaican Kofi.
It was Beethoven. Thank you, Reese.
Because everybody knew that Kofi wasn't actually Jamaican, and he was still perpetrating the accent and all that jazz. He had the theme song, and it was like, yo, nigga, we all know you're not Jamaican, fam.
Wait. My boy said, yes, that was a Collie Buzz theme song. My boy said Paul Burchill.
No.
No. If you know.
Hold on. Durkin, did you say King Booker? Not King Booker.
King Booker?
You liked it?
That shit was hilarious.
No.
You love King Booker? That's crazy.
It's yeet. It was funny. Yeet with a T. It's yeet.
It's you're no longer allowed back in New York. That's crazy. No more chopped cheese. Stardust.
Yeet.
Stardust. You love Stardust?
Stardust was over for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't mad at that answer.
Stardust is not a bad answer. It really isn't.
Aces and eights.
No, you're just a TNA fan who likes saying TNA things.
Aces is pretty cool for a minute.
You just
exactly, but it's like it was kind of terrible in a way. But
Boogeyman, the Godfather, the Godfather, a Hornswoggle.
No, the Godfather was an awesome gimmick, and
no, it wasn't, bro. That is the most degrading, one of the most degrading gimmicks in the history of gimmicks.
Not to the Godfather.
No way. The Ministry, Undertaker, when he had the Ministry of Darkness.
He's a man.
No.
A real man's man.
The Ministry was awful.
Did you say the Ministry was awful?
The gimmick was awful with the Undertaker speaking in tongues and shit. That shit was like.
No, it was a lot. That's what I'm saying. But I still enjoyed it.
He was trying to get Stone Cold. Not for me. The gimmick was shitty.
It's yeet with a T.
It's with a T, not a P.
It is yeet.
Yeet. Okay?
He's
Yeet.
trying to help you.
Crybaby Bret Hart.
First of all, in the quote-unquote crybaby...
How about I'm not a nugget?
He cut the best promos he's ever cut. 97 Hart was great promos.
For those who are just now tuning in, the game is name a gimmick that was considered terrible, but you love.
This game is over.
I love the answers, though. Shout out to y'all with the answers. Now, let's go on a little further, though. What's a canceled storyline you wish you could have seen more of?
Oh, obviously, I wanted to see Mustafa Ali win the North American Championship on NXT.
I would have liked to see Mustafa Ali idea of the hacker gimmick before they basically botched that shit.
Phantom of the Opera, Cody Rhodes.
I wanted to see Brock Lesnar Jr. do something on NXT before he went to AEW and did nothing with Swerve and then did nothing again.
Hold that thought. Did you say Phantom of the Opera Cody Rhodes? You talking about undashing Cody Rhodes?
Yes. The ugly Cody Rhodes gimmick was awesome.
No, the only thing awesome about it was the fucking
When he
theme
had
music.
the mask?
No, the theme music was fire.
With the Undertaker, yeah, that's a good one.
You know what? You're right. Matter of fact, I got another controversial one. How about
It doesn't have to be controversial.
It's not. I don't want it to be controversial, but it's going to be because of what I'm about to say. Chris Benoit and CM Punk's feud for the ECW title.
You're being messy, bro.
How am I being messy?
I will say, if you're gonna bring it up, I would have enjoyed seeing CM Punk and MJF really get a chance to work that feud appropriately.
Okay, I can see that one. How about a storyline that I wish never ended?
Yo, we literally tell Dark Kent this every week. We tell him this every week.
What's that?
A canceled storyline I wish we could have seen more of. Cody Rhodes basically.
We could not have seen any more of Edge and Lita than we saw on Raw.
Yeah, that was it. After the live sex celebration, we were done.
There was no more for us to see. Oh, that's why Dark Kent likes Cody, because Cody is hot. I got you.
Wow. We hear you, Dark Kent.
I get it now, Kent. Don't say anything crazy. Don't you say anything crazy.
I'm not saying nothing crazy. Listen, Cody is very handsome.
I heard that you were. Whoa! Hey, yo, what'd you say?
We're gonna clip this. We're gonna clip this for TikTok.
Dude, you can say another guy is handsome and not be sus.
What do you mean sus? That's not sus.
That's not sus. I mean, it's just, very, very subjective, but
everyone knows, I've told this story a million times,
that you have a man crush on Cody Rhodes and CM Punk.
Speaking of son,
your mic's messing up again.
I wish I would have. Is it still messing up? Am I still messing up?
You're good now.
Speaking of sons, I would have liked to have seen Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle, son, father.
Yes! Or I honestly would have wished that it wasn't Jason Jordan. It would have been the person that it should have been, which was Chad fucking Gable. But,
that would have made more sense.
I mean, the idea of them just doing it just because Jason Jordan is black, and we all know of Kurt Angle's obsession with black women, and
yes, he loved.
You know what I'm saying? Like how he wanted to have.
Yeah,
you know what? I wanted to see.
Kent, say what Marie said with your chest. Just say it. Say it like she said it. Right? If you mean it.
Handsome at the word for Cody. That man is so fucking sexy.
Clipping that.
That's what Marie believes. But listen,
that's what you believe too.
No, dude.
That's your man. You're gonna stick beside him.
Absolutely, dude. I met the guy. He loves the fans. He's one of the most personable, awesome superstars you'll ever meet. Cody Rhodes is a great guy, and he deserves all his success.
Wait. Did you just admit? Oh, I'm definitely clipping that. Let's move on. Who are some wrestlers that make the most out of every on-screen opportunity they are given?
Nah, do y'all understand when the games go too far? Y'all understand what I say when I say that, right? Because I say that.
I'm just saying.
And I have no idea why Athena is on this screen.
Yeah.
You're bugging. If you have not watched her, don't say anything about her. Leave her alone.
Bro, are you serious right now? Don't nobody watch Athena. Athena ran from Ronda Rousey.
You know what? When you say nobody, what is your because I'm gonna ask this question from now on since I had to argue with somebody, earlier in the week. I just want to know what is your criteria of when you say nobody watches?
I mean, anyone within my circle that watches wrestling, we don't talk about Athena. Guess what? We talk about Athena.
We talk about Athena.
No, we don't. You bring her up randomly at times, but no one talks about Athena.
Well, why don't you answer the question? What, like the look, Jay White, Swerve is another good one. I don't know about Cody Rhodes.
Why would you say that? Shinsuke Nakamura has had the best promos in wrestling for the past month. He takes high advantage every time he's on screen. Orange Cassidy goes 1,000% every time he's on screen.
I'm gonna go with Chad Gable.
No, he doesn't make the most of it. No way.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna go with Tony Storm.
So
Akira Tozawa makes more of his.
You would go with the most glazing fucking answer.
How's it?
Can I be honest though? Tony Storm has been doing that lately.
I know, but I don't want to just say Tony Storm for obvious reasons.
I'm not saying it for obvious reasons.
That's a good answer. Like lately, that's a good answer.
You know he's saying it for obvious reasons. He still wants to go and buy that orange on eBay.
It's a good answer.
Tony's, look at her promos.
You're not going to deny that you want to buy that orange from eBay.
It's a good answer.
Answer the question, Dark Hint.
Wrestling-wise, Tony Storm has made the most.
Do you want to buy the orange from eBay?
I'd rather talk about who made the least of their time on TV. And I would like to start with Paige. She is the worst female wrestler in wrestling. How does she go from one time being one of the best young potential upstarts? And I know she had an injury, but hey, they allowed her to come back. She shouldn't be so washed. She's washed.
Who gets a lot of TV time and does nothing? Chris Jericho.
Oh, you just said Chris Jericho gets a lot of TV time and does nothing. Chris Jericho barely has gotten TV time. He's almost Jeff Hardy.
I feel he's always on TV.
If it wasn't for Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho would be Jeff Hardy.
You know what? Roman Reigns is a good answer.
No, it's not, because he's not.
Yes, it is. What? Roman Reigns
is a good answer.
Roman Reigns made WWE put microphones in the ropes so they could capture everything he says. When we watch Roman Reigns matches, we are listening to him. We're not even watching it because we know what he's doing. He's walking around the ring talking smack, and it is so entertaining. Shout out to Roman Reigns.
It's impactful. You said we're talking about who does the least with the.
Oh yeah, I switched it to who does the least, bro. Yeah, who does the least? That's a new question for you.
Roman's not the answer to that question.
No, who does?
Does the least?
CM Punk currently does.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
What?
CM Punk currently does.
CM Punk.
His promos are trash.
Guys.
PG Punk, and you know it. So don't even do it.
Because
you know when we get to that fucking Monday Night Raw promo, I'm going to rip you in two.
It has nothing to do with the PG rating. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with him not having his footing yet, because he knows that everything Seth Rollins just told him was correct, and he's in a place where he hasn't found his footing yet.
Wait till Punk lets loose with his promos. You're right. His promos have been very handcuffed. But I'm telling you right now, they're gonna get crazy.
Hey Dan, it doesn't matter to me what CM Punk fans feel.
It matters to me.
See, Kimmy knows.
What's this? Did Chris go onto the podcast? Roman's the worst. He's not gonna let this die, like at all. If we're talking about lately,
who is that?
Vinci has done the least. As far as least, you know who that is.
Oh, this guy.
That's Chris. Least, Nikki. Yes.
She doesn't get enough TV.
Yeah, was good, Ziggy.
What's good, Ziggy?
What are you talking about? I caught her on. I caught a picture of her somewhere.
I know you're not putting up another question. Yo, everybody, I have an album coming out tonight at midnight. It's called For the Humble Ones.
I mean, that's how we do. For the humble ones, let's humbly talk about this. I'll take a pancake. Is this actually going to be the final card for WrestleMania?
No. Pancake.
Who even made this stupid
A big heap of pancake. Get this off the screen, bro.
Dude,
This is what I say when you be wasting our time.
No. Would you not line some of these matches though?
No, only two matches, maybe 3 on this list are actually happening.
Okay, and which ones are those?
Maybe Brock versus Gunther. Maybe
Okay.
LA Knight versus versus the Logan Kid. And maybe Becky versus Rhea.
Everything else is Basura.
Really? So no Bianca and Jade.
No.
Bianca and Jade only if Bianca has a belt, bro. If not, nobody wants that.
Drew and Randy Orton.
No, you're really gonna read all of these? They're all trash. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. Nobody wants to
Cody
see
and Seth makes the most.
Nobody wants to see Cody versus Seth.
Cody and Seth makes the most. You know.
No one. Everybody.
You know what? You know what? I asked this in our wrestling chat, Bruce. I asked you this: how take a pancake? What sells more money for WrestleMania? Roman Reigns and CM Punk, or Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes?
Roman Reigns and Cody.
For WrestleMania?
They're both
For WrestleMania.
It doesn't matter, bro.
They're
It
both
really doesn't matter.
matter.
Because CM Punk versus Seth Rollins is still big because CM Punk, especially now that he's in WWE and the Glazer Nation, the Kent guys, all reared up, is the biggest draw in wrestling. Like CM Punk can say he's wrestling Hornswoggle at WrestleMania.
Say it again, people in the back.
And it's still gonna be a draw.
The biggest draw in wrestling
is currently.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the biggest draw. He's definitely the biggest draw,
bro. When we're talking about big events and people purchasing tickets to go see WrestleMania, they're purchasing tickets to see CM Punk.
Thank you.
If you think so, you know.
Like there are Roman Reigns fans. Don't get me wrong. I'm the tribal chief. I'm acknowledged. Let's not do that, bro. I understand there are Roman Reigns fans, and salute to all of y'all. You Cody fans are not the biggest draw, so don't talk to me. Don't do that. So it's definitely CM Punk.
Everyone's saying Punk and Roman. Someone said Roman and Cody, of course, because you know
it's Punk and Roman. Dan would say that because he's a Cody. Dan, Dan. You and Kent need to have your own podcast. I'm gonna say it right now. Like Kent and Kasky. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Kent and Kasky. Y'all sound like a good detective duo. And y'all could go be fans of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and talk about it.
Punk and Rollins will main event night 1.
Chris Jericho.
It's a guarantee, bro.
Okay. So Chris Jericho, this is how I take a pancake. Chris Jericho says the most important thing that AEW has been doing is building stars. Chris Jericho recently sat down with WFAA, to explain the criticism of fans claiming AEW is having an identity crisis. People's opinions are opinions, especially on social media when everyone's going to say what they think. But the hot take of pancake on this one is AEW's most important thing that they're doing is building stars.
No, they're not, because they're recycling old WWE guys and putting them at the top. So, when AEW first started, maybe they built a couple stars. But in the last 2 years, has AEW really built a big star?
Can I say something that I haven't said in a very long time? I agree with Kent, and I don't know why you're reacting like that, bro. The AEW has built one star in the beginning. Built. We're not talking about Jon Moxley. We're not talking about Chris Jericho. We're not talking about Kenny Omega. We're not talking about all these established people. They built MJF. That Correct. They did do. Currently, they have built Swerve. They have built 2 wrestlers. And Swerve came from WWE, but he is being built here. He is a star here.
They also built
Sky Blue.
Darby Allin.
Sky Blue.
Bro, their women's division is
Storm.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Tony don't have fun with NXT.
They built Jungle Boy. As much as I hate him, I don't think he's a star yet, but they built him.
Oh, he's a star. He's a star in my eyes, but I didn't think you would say that.
Darby. I can actually admit that Jungle Boy is a star for AEW. Darby's a star. Darby's a star for AEW as well.
Is Sammy Guevara a star?
He's on the cusp.
No, he's not.
He's mid-card level, but he could be a star if he gets the ball rolling.
Which means they have maybe built a hand or 2 of stars. The rest of their stars are established.
Britt Baker's a star for them.
No, she was. She was.
She's a star.
She was. You know who were their stars? Cody Rhodes. Where's he? You know who were their stars? Jade. Where's she? You know who were their stars? CM Punk. Where's he?
Question though, do you think AEW built Jade? And is she a star?
Jade built Jade.
Do you want me to be honest about that question without, like, you know, sounding like a hater?
Two-part question. One, did AEW make her? Two, is she a star?
Did AEW make Jade? Yes.
Yes.
Because I would have not known about Jade if it wasn't for her coming to AEW.
And is she a star?
No.
Yes. No, she's not a great wrestler. She is a star. Like, what are we doing?
When I think of the word star, I'm thinking about someone that's a great wrestling star.
That's not the truth, bro. There are plenty of stars in wrestling who may not necessarily be the greatest wrestlers. John Cena is not the greatest wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, we know that.
And star power is not about wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. He's considered one of the greatest of all time. She is. She has star power out the yin yang. She is a star
Because of her looks.
because of her charisma in general, bro.
Yeah.
But as far as star-wise in the ring, do you put her up there?
I haven't seen her in her second debut.
You haven't seen her in the what?
In her
You and your
second
mic.
debut. I don't know. I said I haven't seen her. It's on. I haven't seen her in her second debut, but I'm very curious. But like I said, Cody Rhodes was a draw for AEW. He is now in WWE. Jade was the female draw in AEW. She is now in WWE. And what do you know? Hell froze over, and CM Punk, who was their golden goose, is now back in WWE. For all you haters and tribalistic idiots and morons that don't understand wrestling is universal.
I forgot about Orange Cassidy. They definitely built up Orange Cassidy as a star.
Orange Cassidy is Can I be honest though? I did hear of Orange Cassidy before AEW, but
I mean, I heard of him as Fire Pants or Fire or whatever, but
But
I never saw him. Now I've actually seen him.
Orange
And
Cassidy, like you heard of in like chirpings, but he never had like a big buzz like that. When he got to AEW, they made him like upper echelon, which he is right now.
Heels for Life doesn't want to hear the truth, but you're too central.
Basically, what we're saying is that it's a pancake.
Yeah,
all right.
Pancake.
Let's move on to another hot take and pancake. Now, this one is interesting. No right or wrong answers here. I just want to see what the general consensus is. Will John Cena win one more world title in his career to become a record 17-time world champion, or is his days of holding gold in the past?
Hey! This man lost to Austin Theory.
So
he lost to Solo too. What are you saying?
I'm saying he should go home, or stay in Hollywood. Not CM Punk. Don't come home. Stay in Hollywood.
I got something for that one too. That's the crazy thing about CM Punk.
To add to Star's point, I don't think John Cena's 17th reign is as important to John Cena as it is to the wrestling community. I don't even think he wants to win the 17th title. You know what I'm saying? He wants to put people over and do movies. And that's what he should do. So, no 17th reign.
I agree. I don't see him, I think it's past him. You see, says in the past. He's out of it. Like,
how you going to take over comments when you feel like? Just go back to posting the thing.
Fine. You go to the comments then. You take care of the comments.
I've been doing it. All right,
well, thank you. Thank you for doing your job today. What a freaking guy, man.
Goodness. How are we about to make 100 episodes? How?
I don't know. I can barely stand you.
How,
but
bro?
Let's get into this hot take because I know Kent's not going to like it. Bully Ray says, when CM Punk says I'm home, it sounds like a crock of shit to me. You can't call someplace home that you've gone on record to say caused you mental and physical harm.
Hey, who said this?
Bully Ray.
I'm so
you. Whoa. Is he lying? Is he lying though?
All right. First off,
let's be whoa. Before you start glazing, I want All-Star to answer. Shout the truth. Is he lying?
Okay. He is not lying.
Okay. All right.
He is not lying whatsoever. I have a question though. That's why I asked who said it. Where does Bully Ray call home?
He's wrestled everywhere. Correct.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I totally fucking forgot to take out Josh Jacobs from my lineup, so now I'm kind of fucked. But it's okay. Sorry.
You didn't?
Yeah, I did not. I did not. I'm mad. I didn't.
Dan said he backtracked that statement on the podcast.
He did.
At the end of the day, if we're talking about what made people stars, though, WWE made CM Punk a star.
Correct. Absolutely. He was big in ROH stuff.
Okay. And in the same breath, can we say that if it wasn't for AEW, that CM Punk would not be back in wrestling right now?
Of course, duh.
Okay, so can we finally start saying thank you, AEW? Because a lot of people seem to like shit on this company.
Wait. One, I'm not a CM Punk fan, so what am I thanking AEW for?
AEW pushed Punk's price up to the point where WWE was like, you know what, we'll bring you back after all the bullshit.
So are you saying thank you, AEW, Dark Cat?
No, I'm saying thank you, CM Punk, for being such an awesome superstar.
Oh, you're not like
Dan gets it. Thank you. At least Dan can admit it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Why everybody wants to hate the damn company. You know what I'm saying? Also, when you got things like this, you know what I'm saying, where people say it's sad to see CM Punk go from record-breaking 80K crowd.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really tired of us talking about attendance and things with
I am too, but it's just
man.
I got people that want to argue with me about it all the time. It's so fucking annoying.
If you go to like a TV taping, there's going to be a bunch of missing seats.
You're giving way too much conversation to it for me right now. Can't
we're
lie.
good.
I've been to shows. Like if you've never been to a wrestling show and you're taking these pictures, it's so stupid. Like it's beyond dumb.
It's weird. It's weirdo activity. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's weirdo activity to say that you want, you know, companies to go under.
Yeah, that's stupid. I want all the wrestling I can get. AEW, PPP, hold it down.
Look, the thing about AEW is that there was a report. I gotta basically say this because I ain't pulled it up, but there was a report that they basically made a net worth of 170 to 170 million. I think I posted that last week.
No, it was the revenue versus their debt. So
yeah, they basically said 154
and lost like 180 and change. Their AEW is in the red right now. That was the crux of the article. That they're bringing in more money than they ever have, but they're also spending more money, so it looks like a net negative, which it is. I mean, with that,
they made more money than they intended to, but they also spent more money than they intended to.
Exactly,
so
and
that's
they spent a lot more.
And technically, this is all before the new media rights deal, correct?
Right. Well, AEW's rights deal ends the end of next year, I believe. Mm-hmm. And right now, and the rumor is that WWE is talking to Warner Brothers to take their product, and I think they're doing that just to kind of stick it to AEW.
Well, that's not the only thing that they've done to try to stick to AEW, which I got to come across later on.
WWE, now AEW has to find a new network and a new TV deal that probably won't pay them very much because now they're the ones looking for it. They don't have the leverage, for a new TV deal.
I don't think that it is, but for the people that apparently want AEW to go out of business, I guess you guys are jumping for joy. But it's still weirdo ass activity for you even to fucking think that.
Why would you wish the downfall of anything? Like,
because people are losers, bro. They're fucking losers.
The second most prominent company, let them live.
This is shit that I've been dealing with since 2000,
shout out to MCW.
Early late 2000s.
Shout out to MCW.
Because I find it very fucking weird that I've dealt with this since always being a fucking TNA fan.
Yo, Maurice, shoot us the information for an MCW show. We'll pull up. Wolfpack loves it.
What I was gonna say is that it's kind of weird because I've dealt with this. Where how many times did I have to constantly hear like, oh, TNA is going out of business. Oh, they're going out of business. They ain't gonna make it another year. They're not gonna make it another year. They're not gonna make it another year. Constantly hearing this shit all the fucking time. Now a new promotion comes up. They basically become the second biggest promotion that we've seen in a long fucking time. And now you still got these same weirdos who saying that the company is not going to make it for another year. They're going to go belly up. That's it. They're done.
As a wrestling fan.
That's why I made the fucking thing and trying to make it a hashtag when you say thank you AEW, Because without AEW, WWE would be fucking stale, and you guys fucking know it. You've had to deal with a lot of bullshit.
I can't predict what would have been. I'm not going to do that. I don't know anything. I know that more wrestling, like any other industry, more of something makes it more competitive, and then the consumer gets better products.
Exactly.
And because of that, I can agree that to the one side, the AEW has helped. As far as what would have happened if they didn't exist, I don't know.
Thank you, AEW. But
I know that their existence has definitely helped wrestling as a whole. New Japan, TNA, even the dummy that was doing coke. Like, it's helped everybody achieve different levels of success.
Wrestling's in a good spot right now. It really is.
It is. But, you know, you're still going to have weird-ass fans who apparently doesn't want it to exist. So,
well, let them... Uncle Dave. He's lame.
Who?
Meltzer.
I mean, here's the thing with Meltzer with me. And I know it's going to sound weird because I'm not defending the man. But I find it very weird that a lot of people fucking use him as not even just clickbait, but as a scapegoat. So if they basically report something and it turns out to be not true, they can easily say, oh, well, Meltzer said it. And sometimes he doesn't even say the shit that they fucking say that he does. Which is kind of why I'm glad that Fightful, shout out to Fightful, started basically reposting a lot of these dirt sheets on Facebook who be lying. You know, kind of like the exposed turnbuckle.
Why lying?
So here's the funny thing, guys. So the exposed turnbuckle had basically made a post saying that Fightful has said that apparently, you know, such things was going on, you know, and everybody was unhappy and all this other stuff and yada yada, right? And Fightful ended up reposting it and saying that this is a blatant lie and that we never reported this. So me, who already has a beef with these fucking clowns, decided that I was going to confront them about it. And I was blocked. And a lot of other people basically took the screenshot of what I asked them, and they was blocked. So, as far as I'm concerned, the exposed turnbuckle, if you ever come across this video, I just have 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself.
We got beef now. We got official beef now.
Go fuck yourself. You guys are a fucking clown fiesta. You have no credibility. You guys should not even fucking exist. I mean, I saw that you guys existed on Twitter until people started blasting you about shit that you were posting, and now you don't post anything on Twitter. Now you guys basically ran away to Facebook. And now you're getting exposed on Facebook to the point that you're even blocking Fightful. They basically commented and said that you were lying, and you deleted their fucking comments. I wonder why. I guess it's okay to basically push, like, you know, fake narratives when you're a fucking WWE e-drone who just wants nothing but fucking controversy, because you know that tribalism runs wild in this fucking clown fiesta that we called the IWC. But keep doing you. You know, you guys are great. Great at fucking sucking. So I'm going to leave that one alone at that. Fuck the exposed turnbuckle. Now, let's move on to one more hot take of Pancake. Shawn Michaels says that NXT is the best 2-hour wrestling show on TV today. So, All-Star, what do you think?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. NXT, for anybody who watched Deadline, NXT is one of the only shows you could watch straight through and not walk away feeling like you got gypped. NXT is in a good place again, like I've been trying to tell y'all for weeks now. And salute to Shawn Michaels and all of the people they've been bringing in off of these like college contract things they've been doing. Like, they've been snatching up some real big athletes. Some.
No. If you're about to go pro in a sport and you're not that good to make it, boom, right over to the Performance Center. So they're gonna have a bunch of great athletes who they can hopefully turn into great wrestlers.
Exactly. I love it personally.
Swerve had posted this picture, so I'll take a Pancake if you
No, that's a Pancake. I mean, I was never that invested in the Hangman and Adam Page troop. Like, let's not compare it to Austin Rock.
Everything Chris has said in the chat tonight has been
your phone, your mic is just like it's fighting you.
dude.
You can't hear me right now. I said everything.
I can hear you.
Everything Chris has said in the chat tonight has been straight hate. There's been no love at all. I don't think
Chris
you like
is-
wrestling, Chris. I don't think you like
That's
wrestling.
crazy. So you're saying that
It was good. It was great, but not that great. Let's not compare it to like the greatest feud we've seen in our life.
Listen, Hangman is having a great year. Swerve has had a great year, but them feeling as if they're on the caliber of a Stone Cold,
It's crazy.
yeah, crazy.
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 Go for rocks to the throne, my friends.
wow. That's crazy.
Oh, congratulations, Marie.
Shout out to you.
Word.
Someone said I'm told the CM Punk's in-ring segment tonight on SmackDown will focus on his desire to main event WrestleMania 40. So someone posted this in a hot take of pancake. Acting like a child in AEW, gets fired, returned to WWE, and immediately gets rewarded with a Mania main event over Becky and Rhea after they have worked their asses off for the past year.
So,
Gotcha.
Oh wow.
Come on. Like,
so
come on.
this is business, and they know how business goes too. To be honest, they're lucky they're going to wrestle on WrestleMania.
Dude, we're selling tickets and we're selling merch. When it comes to making that money, CM Punk is that dude. That's why they brought him back, and that's why he's main eventing WrestleMania. Because
Nobody's
people watch him on-
nobody's doing all that. The question was if we should feel a way that CM Punk is supposedly taking a main event spot away from Rhea and Becky, and the answer is who
No.
cares?
It just sounded like people are saying that
You don't have your next point. We're done with this.
Punk is not
everyone
undeserving
should have
of
been-
main eventing.
Yeah, dismissed.
Athena. She says, I think the next step for me would be to take a crack at AEW TV again. Because this came out after she literally talked about how she's basically been 1 year champion and all that other stuff, and that she's looking forward to basically being a Triple Crown winner. And she even went as far as to say that basically what some people are saying, that Final Battle tomorrow will be her swan song. So we're looking at the possibility that Athena will be leaving Ring of Honor to officially be back on the AEW side brand of things and try to go for the TBS
podcast. We have to be the only podcast outside of Under the Ring talking about this. We like no one else.
I'm pretty sure Jobber's here talking about it too. Thank you.
No one else in the world, bro. My audio is fine right now. You can hear me very clear.
We can't spend more than 25 seconds on Athena, bro.
Now we're just talking. We are spending way too much time on someone who AEW spent zero time on.
Correct.
Zero. They sent her straight to Ring of Honor, and I've never had someone hold a belt for so long that no one cared about. I've never in the history of wrestling known a wrestler to be a champion for so long and not one person care, bring it up weekly, celebrate it, think about it, talk about nothing.
First of all, we're not downing a black woman. We're not doing that because we're
I'm
black.
Sounds like it. Like
I'm doubting a mediocre wrestler.
Yeah,
I thought we were black about our wrestling, but
we are, but we're downing a wrestler who's mediocre and her shit's
Mediocre.
not
bro, she is not mediocre.
No, mediocre.
She's not mediocre either. Mediocre.
She's obviously mediocre.
Jobbioker, like not at all. Like what are you talking about?
She's literally the definition of a glorified jobber. They put a belt on her. She's a jobber with a belt. Like she's.
So you're calling her the Miz?
Yes, that's a very. But no, I'm not. The Miz is a Hall of Famer. The Miz can at least use a microphone.
Yeah, dude. The Miz.
Wow, the hate on Athena is real. That's wild. I'm gonna leave this one alone.
I ain't stopping nothing. You ain't
hate is
in the
real.
comments tonight. I ain't stopping nothing.
So, tell me what's wrong with this picture.
Your mom's not in it.
You're fired. Get off the fucking show. You tell me what's wrong with this picture.
I mean, what's wrong with the picture?
Basically, these are the Hart kids.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the picture?
Yeah.
Y'all don't see who's next to Brian Pillman?
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd.
Okay, how is he a Hart kid?
He was trained in the Hart Foundation and he's married.
No. You see the lineup, right?
He was
I
trained
mean, because
he was trained in a dungeon and he is Natty's husband.
Yeah.
At least we know who her
what the
husband
fuck
is.
does that mean?
At least we know who
He
her
ain't
husband
Owen Hart's. He's not Owen Hart's son.
is. It doesn't matter.
Why did they got him laid right there?
Nobody's mad about that. You're being super petty. And
Yeah.
You're damn right.
you're being petty for no reason. At
picture's
least she
fine.
shows who her husband is. You know who doesn't show who their husband is? You know who?
We're not doing it. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Who's Sasha Banks' husband? Have y'all seen Sasha post her husband on social media? Have y'all been paying attention?
Not never.
The Sasha post her husband. Exactly.
For those who don't know, All Star has a personal beef with Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Bernardo. Because apparently she doesn't show her husband, so he has a.
No, we have to do this about Sasha.
No, we don't. Will you stop?
No, because she out here all willy nilly. She was in them Japan streets. She was in them Japan streets looking like she was in an anime. Just asking people. She be going to wrestling shows with random dudes all the time. Bailey be popping up. Bailey single. Her man left her 2 years ago.
Exactly, Marie. You didn't know Sasha was married. And if you didn't know, you probably wouldn't know because she won't let you know. Not once.
You
not
see what I'm
ever.
saying, Marie? I didn't know Sasha was married.
A lot
That's
of
a
people
shame.
know.
That's a shame. You should know that the woman who's been married for over 5 years is married.
Oh my! Your everlasting beef with this woman will never end, huh?
It's not beef. It's true.
All I'm gonna say is that
all the things her husband does for her.
it's just good to see that Bret Hart still looks the same. He looks as stiff as ever after Goldberg kicked him in the face. But it's just
Why?
You just want to
what?
talk about Tyson Kidd tonight for no reason.
I did. Fuck him. Oh, by the way, hot take a pancake. Should Draymond Green?
I feel like Chris is the Draymond Green of wrestling podcasters. I feel like Chris is the Draymond Green
Chris
of
is
wrestling.
definitely on some Draymond shit tonight.
He's taking so many cheap shots tonight in this drop down.
Chris is
Like-
throwing punches and nut kicks. Like
You know what I'm saying? Except this ain't the NBA. He got his own league. He got heels for life. He can talk every day, all day if he want to. Draymond getting suspended. Draymond out of here. Draymond gonna go sit down.
Suspended indefinitely.
Draymond Chris. Draymond Dilworth.
You know what I'm saying? And it's suspended indefinitely.
Chris
so.
Green.
Chris Green is crazy. All right. I know we don't normally like talking about this guy, but he has something to say about Ring of Honor. You're gonna agree. He said it was a bad decision to buy it in the first place, and there's nothing anybody's going to do to make it interesting or important outside of the hardest of the hardcore internet wrestling community fans. That's it. There's no solution. If it was a horse, I put it out to his misery and move on. I would take the resources that are going into Ring of Honor, which is never going to be viable ever. I would take the resources that are being dumped into that and put it into my core product, Dynamite. By putting Bryan Danielson and the rest of the people that they put into this thing, they're diluting their characters. You're making them look independent, like independent wrestlers. You're not elevating their characters in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
You're gonna agree.
First of all, I'm not bold. Let's start there. Let's just get that out the way. Zoop. Second of all, your man Eric Bischoff actually made a point. Collision is cool for a super wrestling fan who enjoys like wrestling.
What does Collision have to do with?
This is what has to do. He's saying basically if they put the tournament on Dynamite alone, builds up Dynamite, then it'll help the company as a whole.
Thank you, Dan.
And I'm not saying Eric Bischoff knows how to keep a company together, but he makes a point that the tournament, I think, would have been more focused on one show rather than split into two. Because I actually don't know much about the Blue brand, because I can't watch wrestling Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't do it. Maybe others can, and that's fine. But that blue bracket ain't getting watched. And I'm sure Daniel Bryan is putting on a show.
Okay, heard you. So basically, what were you gonna say, Dark Kent? Make it quick.
Opinion is bullshit. Got killed WCW, had all that Ted Turner money. He got nobody over. He fired like 10 main event stars. Bischoff doesn't know dick, so we shouldn't talk about Bischoff. Next, sorry. I just don't like Bischoff.
Okay. You got that off your chest. From the Battle Royal, a briefcase, several titles, and a WrestleMania as world champion to wrestling to school gyms against, I guess I meant to say with only 20.
Wait, I didn't realize I was muted. Here's what I need you to do, bro. Stop being like, no more petty episodes. You are being so petty this episode that I just cannot take it. Bro, you're being super petty.
How am I being petty?
You do not have to discuss the petty news in wrestling this week.
I'm just asking, like, because apparently people are making fun of him.
We have a whole show to review. I am not sitting here to talk smack about somebody no one cares about. Again, you just Athena'd me like 3 times in this episode.
All right, fine. So, did anybody hear about the Mark Briscoe situation?
Yeah, with
WWE ended up basically, or Fox or whatever, they ended up basically tweeting them boys with Bobby and the Street Profits, and people were pissed off at the fact of what Mark said. He says, "For real, this shit is hilarious. Triple H, whoever runs his Twitter should probably be fired for lack of knowledge, or they need taste slapped out their mouth for the lack of reverence." Now, then people started attacking this man. They started saying he's racist because apparently, like, he's a redneck and he has a Confederate flag, or, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff, and then trying to say that, oh, he's definitely talking about them because they're black, and he's mad because they're calling black boys them boys and not him. And then we even been told that apparently nobody knows who Mark Briscoe and Jay Briscoe was.
Okay, here's a big thing. You ready? Somebody in that office did not know who Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe was.
Which is weird because they basically tweeted out a whole fucking tribute for him.
But that's Fox in general. Whatever kid that works in Fox media team for social media that put this picture up and put them boys, unfortunately, was not thinking about the Briscoes. Now, could he have been a borderline racist tweener? Generation Zer working social media? Possibly.
No. You know what it was? They were trying to sell a Cowboys game. The Cowboys were playing that Sunday, so they tweet or they hashtag them boys, so people click it when they look for Cowboy shit. It was them trying to sell.
The bottom line is when you take your only black stable and you put boys on top of it, it's always going to come across as racist.
Oh, 100%.
But here's the next point that we're not discussing. Them boys, for lack of a better, I guess, title for their team, because they don't have a team name, I'm gonna call them them boys. They suck. Bobby Lashley and them boys are a horrible faction. Utterly, disgustingly horrible. I'm gonna call them boys from now on. There y'all go. Look, y'all want to get mad at me. Them boys right there.
Not great.
Trash.
But, you know, he ended up apologizing because he said, like, I quit posting on Twitter. I just logged back on. Wow, some of y'all are wild. Because, like I said, they started saying he's a racist on social shit. And he literally said, I just miss my brother. That's all. And I got a little in my feelings when I seen the post. Triple H, you ain't got to fire nobody. Times is tough. Love y'all. Take it light. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy how, like, everyone started attacking him. Started saying he's a racist simply because, you know, like, they totally forgot this man literally just lost his brother.
I just want to say Triple H. Okay. Oh, 2 things since you want to say that. First thing, the Briscoes are from the South, and I mean the South that Ja wouldn't drive through at 1 a.m. With that said, they could have been racist. Let's just rewind to the Briscoes who came out with Confederate flags in their independent days. Play the tapes and say that they could be racist now. And I don't care that Jay Lethal is their friend. That's what all racists do. I got a black friend. I don't want to hear it. Now,
my cousin's black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My cousin. What do you mean? What do you mean? My friend in college.
That's what you say?
No. I'm actually African American.
Are you?
Yes.
Now,
South African.
Now, let's drive the bus back and say Triple H can't fire nobody from Fox. That's Fox fault. What do you mean Triple H don't fire nobody? He barely over his shows.
Well, the one thing that everyone then started doing was getting on this dumbass, because he ended up basically saying that nobody watches Ring of Honor ever, so they wouldn't know who them boys were, and yada, yada, yada. Then he tries to basically play victim, talking about, like, I'm being attacked by the wrestling community for pointing out the obvious that if you don't watch Ring of Honor, you wouldn't know anything about the show. These are people mad. I don't watch Ring of Honor, and supposedly I'm the one with the problem.
Delaware is pretty racist. That doesn't really help.
Well, watch your mouth.
Are you from there?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then you know.
I know how Delaware is. You have some secret races out there, but
exactly.
most of the people
Don't
integrated. They're fucking friendly.
I've been there.
So anyway, as far as this fucking clown,
You're only calling him a clown because you like Ring of Honor.
no, I'm calling him a fucking clown because of what he said about the Briscoes. Let's just fucking keep it honest, because I'm glad that Chris set his ass straight too.
Something about the Briscoes in this text you just put up.
He was, yes, the one that he deleted the tweet. He deleted the tweet, but he said that no one watches Ring of Honor, no one knows who the Briscoes are, and all this other stuff.
Oh, he's true.
Let's just be honest here. Glenn, I'm not gonna call you Disco. Glenn,
His name's Disco.
let's be honest here, Glenn. Okay, people know about the Briscoes more than they know about you. They have more respect for the Briscoes than they have for you. You were a glorified fucking jobber who danced.
I mean, Disco's over.
With a trash ass career, and you cannot fight. Shut the fuck up. Okay, little Jay Leno, shut the fuck up.
He does look like Jay Leno.
Okay, Crimson Chin, shut the fuck up.
Crimson Chin was my joint. Don't do that.
Well, that's as long as his fucking chin.
Call him something else.
The man got the same fucking chin as Joe Swanson from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Disco wasn't the Wolfpack though.
He wasn't part of my Wolfpack.
He was in the Wolfpack. He was over.
I know this man did not just say fucking Glenn Disco non-Inferno. He doesn't even have an Inferno. I just call him a Bic lighter. It was over.
Disco Inferno was over when he was the champion. He was the cruiserweight champion.
You don't even remember what type of champion he was. So that's how fucking much he was fucking relevant.
Disco fever. Disco fever.
Exactly. There's a lot of people in wrestling that you may not know who they are if you do not follow.
No, he learned.
Yeah, but that's what a wrestling fan does. Maybe he's not a fan. Mini J Leno.
Daryl, fuck the Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno is fire.
Yo, that's crazy. Even Wilson, you got it. I forgot Disco. Thank you. Okay, the only fucking dancing wrestler that we fucking respect that's not current and talking about back in the day is Alex fucking Wright.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, don't sit up there and talk to me about no dancing wrestler, because they damn sure ain't gonna mention no Disco Inferno.
I am not about to big up Alex Wright, and I can't big up Disco Inferno.
Bro, okay, and a dance off, who you got? Disco Inferno, Alex Wright, Scotty 2 Hotty, or Rikishi?
I got Norman Smiley.
Rikishi. I got Prince Nana.
I got Prince Nana too.
I got Norman Smiley.
I got Prince Nana.
All right. So, by the way, this is another weird thing, and I'm wondering if this is going to have something to do with it tomorrow for Final Battle. There have been talks within the ROH brand of stripping MJF and Adam Cole, known as Better Than You Bebe, of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. It is unknown what the idea of that is happening at this time. So,
Well, that would just be fucking dumb, wouldn't it?
I mean, wasn't it dumb to give them the fucking titles?
Well, wait until they're both healthy and have them put over a team you want.
Adam Cole is not going to be healthy anytime soon, bro.
But you're not making new stars by stripping them of the titles. Just wait. It's not like we need ROH tag team title matches on every pay-per-view. Just wait until Cole comes back and then have him put somebody else over.
Can I ask a question? What Ring of Honor tag teams are waiting for these titles?
You have Top Flight that can actually hold it down. You have Aussie Open that can hold it down. You even have Gates of Agony that can hold it down. You have the Workhorseman that is over there as well.
Okay, so you said one team that people know. That's cool. Y'all know who Aussie Open is, right? I know y'all know who Aussie Open is. Gates of Agony, nobody cares. I know y'all know who Aussie Open is. They run with Will Ospreay.
The Hardy Boys have been doing nothing. They can move them to ROH, put the titles on them. Boom. Keep them moving.
Like I even said, even Dylan agrees. It was dumb to give them the titles. Oh, the Kingdom. But then after the Kingdom, who does the Kingdom fight? Top Flight?
Well, you get there when you get there.
Gates of Agony? Matter of fact, the Gun Club. There we go. The Gun Club.
You can always put the titles on the guns. They're great.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Bucks.
True.
We don't need the Bucks as Ring of Honor tag team champions. You know what I'm saying? The Hardys, please.
Yeah, you can put it on the Bucks or the Hardys.
And what is that going to do? What is that going to do?
We're talking about AEW tag teams. What are we doing right now? Y'all are rambling.
You're mentioning AEW tag teams.
Like Chris is still Draymond Green to me, and he can't name none of those tag teams. He doesn't know who any of those Ring of Honor tag teams is. You know why? Because like mini Jay Leno, no one watches Ring of Honor.
Wow. The hate is real. Let's just move on. So are you guys registered Lex offenders?
That's crazy, first of all.
That's what apparently Lexus King's fan base is calling themselves, and he wants that to be stopped immediately. So, you know, have you ever wanted to be a registered Lex offender?
Like I said, you just took the most pointless and was just like, I know Star's gonna love this.
I know this. I'd literally do it just to troll you. You know. Booker T reveals what CM Punk called him backstage. He said that he's literally a flip-flopper, which is true. Because remember that CM Punk, you know, he didn't just leave the WWE. He got fired from the WWE. He didn't just leave AEW. He got fired with a cause from AEW. What value does a person that brings to your company? Remember he said that? Remember he said that? And then he tried to flip-flop and then tried to basically seem like, we're cool. You know, I'm just doing my job, man. You know how the business goes.
Actually, that's funny that you said that. Because when I met Booker T, I was like, yo, what's up with the Triple H shit? That was really racist. He goes, I was just doing my job, man. Like he said it the way that you just said it just now. So.
Yeah, exactly. Just doing his job, right? So let's get into the news. Bryan Danielson hopes to wrestle Nigel McGuinness at All In next year. And I think that this will be fucking amazing for them. Maybe this could be his final match. Would you guys like that? I mean, for people that's followed his career since Ring of Honor to now.
No.
Why? Who would you want his final opponent to be?
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't be Nigel. Nobody knows Guinness.
Okay, now you're bugging. Nobody knows who Nigel fucking McGuinness is?
Hey, chat. And I don't mean you wrestling podcasters that watch us. Hey, chat. Who's Nigel McGuinness?
I can even say Desmond Wolfe if the guys are TNA fans.
Oh, Desmond Wolfe is going to make it worse. I'll wait.
For those that don't know, Nigel McGuinness was actually supposed to be fucking signed with Bryan Danielson when he came to WWE the first time. But Bryan actually snitched on him and what he was going with his health situation, and that's how he ended up not getting the fucking record deal, the wrestling contract. But Bryan did. So there is legitimate beef between these two, who were friends.
The commentator guy from NXT UK. Shout out to NXT for being Nigel McGuinness's most over moment in his career.
You're bugging. You're bugging. Honestly, yes. As being a fucking fan of these guys, I would have loved
man.
to see these two wrestle.
No one cares about seeing Nigel McGuinness wrestle Daniel Bryan. No one.
Daniel Bryan needs a lighter schedule.
Dylan knows. Dylan knows. Yeah, put my fortune up. There we go.
His last match has to be against a star.
Don't you have a
so for those who don't know, Yeet is back.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yeet the Mania. Yeet. Yeet. Can I get a yeet? Yeet. 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 All right. That sounds like,
Next.
Let's say, oh, wait. Now, for hardcore fans, definitely know who Nigel is. That was my guy back in the old Ring of Honor days. The longest running pure champion in ROH history. Let's say, put some respect on Nigel McGuinness' name. But yes, Yeet is back. Okay, they finally, I guess, made a deal with the guy that owned it.
Whoa. See, Dan, you're not from New York. I'm going to explain this to y'all one good time.
It's not Europe.
Your has no P on it.
Yes, it's your.
It's your. There's no P.
With an E.
There is no P. Your.
It's YERR.
Yes.
Does it sound like
there's plenty of R's.
You're talking to three New Yorkers right now. You got to see uproar. It's uproar.
Don't get kicked with a 10.
You're.
All right, get hit with a butter.
Yeah. Oh, in the South, y'all say yerp. Okay, because y'all be sipping on that scissor.
Wow. So this was kind of interesting. WWE and Ken Shamrock have come to terms with a new deal.
Okay.
He's getting new merch, basically produced by WWE. They said that it's possibly he could be a Ring of Honor. See, you got me talking about Ring of Honor so much. Royal Rumble surprise entrance.
Talking about Ring of Honor so much.
But what do you guys think about the possibility of Ken Shamrock being inducted finally into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Good for him. Like, why does this matter? Once again, there are now a new generation of wrestling fans, and I hate to tell you this, Ja. Most of them don't know who Ken Shamrock is.
Real quick, if you don't know who Ken Shamrock is, Vice TV, who does Dark Side of the Ring, just did a UFC documentary on Ken Shamrock. Watch that, you'll know who Ken Shamrock is. But
speaking of UFC, Dwayne Johnson will star in his first A24 film directed by Benny Safdie. The film will be a drama that follows MMA fighter Mark Kerr during his peak era in the UFC as he struggles with addiction, winning, and love.
Boo!
Why are you booing The Rock playing an MMA fighter?
Boo!
What? Why are you? What? Why?
Boo! If he's not in a comedy, it's boring. Boo!
You don't want to. Okay.
That's why Black Adam was so good. It was a comedy. It was like, yo, you're gonna watch this comedy.
By the way, here's another thing that I didn't get to post.
Wait, Dark Kent had to say something.
We don't care what he has to say.
No, A24 just made Iron Claw, right? It comes out this Friday. Everyone's saying that the movie is phenomenal.
Okay, so
if it's the same studio doing the same similar type of combat sport movie, it might be good.
Anyway, what I was going to say is that as far as, because I saw that he Reset posted a comment about Endeavor. For those that don't know, breaking fucking news, apparently TNA has struck a deal with Endeavor as far as streaming rights go. So Endeavor is looking to, I don't know if they're looking to get into this whole wrestling game, like as a Monopoly style thing or what, but Endeavor will be streaming Impact Plus or stuff of that nature really soon. And it will be TNA.
That's a great move by Endeavor, because I'm sure TNA has a massive library of classic matches, and now they just bought that shit and they can just hand it off to WWE. Right?
They didn't hand. No, they did not. That's not how it works. TNA is still its own separate thing. However, the streaming rights that they basically already have, like on YouTube, where you pay $5 a month or whatever, is going to be different now because it's going to be working with Endeavor. So Endeavor is going to have basically the same type of content, not all of the TNA content, similar to how they do it now, but they're charging a little bit more. I don't Either way, shout out to TNA for basically securing the deal. Okay, the same company that people said was going out of business.
Endeavor owns WWE.
WWE is no longer blocking AEW from running certain venues. The Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto was cited as an example because AEW just announced a show at that venue, despite the fact that WWE is running the same building. So that's interesting. I remember we reported this months ago that that WWE was blocking AEW from basically going to certain arenas for some strange reason. I think that started to happen once New Japan had came over here and they basically sold out the Garden. So
that's been going on for years. They WWF tried to shut out WCW from Nassau Coliseum for
plenty of times.
Kids, so it's like it happens. But
so let's get to the speed round real quick. So I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I'm excited as fuck of this match. So for Wrestle Kingdom, you're gonna have Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley versus David Finlay for the brand new IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. So there's no longer going to be a U.S. Heavyweight Championship. It's no longer going to be the UK Heavyweight Championship. It is now the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. And I have a good feeling that is more than likely going to be Will Ospreay winning this match. What do you think?
Will Ospreay's definitely winning the match.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I mean, who else would you have? David Finlay?
It would have to be David Finlay, and that means that they're going to push that new Bullet Club, but nobody cares about that new Bullet Club.
And you can't call it a global belt if it's only going to be defended over in Japan because David Finlay is not coming to America.
Well,
unless you put it on Moxley.
No, it's Ospreay 100%, so he can defend it wherever.
All right, I agree. By the way, I don't know if anybody heard, but prayers out to Jade Cargill, who just lost her mom to cancer.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I kind of feel bad about what I was saying about Jade earlier now, but yeah. Her mom did
crazy things anyway without knowing real life situations.
I knew about this. It's just, it's sad, and our prayers go out to Jade. Cancer is a bitch. I would tell you that, firsthand experience by losing a lot of fucking people to this bitch. And, actually it was yesterday. Rest in peace to my brother Ralph, who you guys know I love dearly and basically was one of my biggest supporters in this wrestling and, doing the podcast stuff. And even for one of our episodes right before WrestleMania, that's when he had passed away. We literally gave him a big shout out and dedication. So, happy birthday to my bro. I'm saying? I miss you. But yeah, cancer is a bitch. So like I said, definitely prayers to Jade, and her family at this time. Move on to another thing. Apparently, Fight Forever is still releasing DLCs. And now they actually have a brand new mode, which is called Beat the Elite. They also released Tony Storm as a part of this new second season of DLC.
They need to make it
going to be the Outcast version.
So, or like $25, bro. Like, how you still charging $60?
Because you're buying it from the fucking internet source. I mean, the store. Like, what do you think? Duh. The fuck? What kind of stupid question is that? Anyway, so as we know, Iron Claw is coming out within a week. And they had their premiere the other day, and this basically set the internet on fire. It was MJF with a bunch of WWE people, including the man himself, the GOAT, John Cena.
Even his girlfriend, Liv Morgan.
You got to stop. That's not his girlfriend. Even though...
That's why he left.
Do you have the picture? I don't have the picture. All right, I don't have the picture, but
no.
Technically, did anybody see the video when they were talking? And he was like, "I just want to start up dating rumors again."
Start a rumor. He was like, "I want people to say that we're dating." MJF drumming up a little shit for his movie. Good for him.
Well, here's the thing, though. She's dating Bo Dallas, but here's the funny thing. If you go and watch that video, if you notice in the beginning. I'm just gonna put it out there. Liv Morgan was looking at MJF's
What's the next
Okay.
topic, bro?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, if she got caught out there in 4K, all right,
Bro.
you got caught out there, Liv. All right, 4K, Liv. You got caught out there staring at this man's dick.
We know
Okay.
we know who Liv's man is. Don't mess up a perfectly good home.
I don't get it. You got caught out there in 4K looking at that man's dick and licking your lips. You got caught out there, Liv. All right, you bet. And well, yes, we definitely believe that. Okay, we believe that.
No.
But shout out to MJF and the Iron Claw. Now I did hear that apparently his roles were cut down.
He's in the movie for like 2 minutes, but it's cool.
Yeah, he's playing the fake Von Erich.
Von Erich,
man.
cousin, who's not a real family member.
No, he's not. You know what I mean, he plays Lance, the fake Von Erich. So
Yeah,
but I thought it was kind of cool.
His role was obsolete.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first
Also,
time we heard that.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but CJ Perry's there too. You know, she's friends with Liv, and of course, Liv is friends with MJF. As far as Baron Corbin and John Cena, don't know why they're there, but maybe it has something to do with WWE. Who knows?
I mean, John Cena is John Cena, so they probably invited him to that shit.
Well, of course, you know, they definitely need John Cena there. Now let's get into this. So this is going to be very interesting. I have a segment right now called "The Bidding War of 2024." So, for those that don't know, there are a lot of fucking contracts coming up next year, and I did not even know this shit, bro. Like, out of nowhere, did not fucking know this. So let's just get into some, and let's just basically see where we can put these people, right? Tessa Blanchard, she apparently finished her ROTC certification. She said that she has more that she wants to accomplish in professional wrestling. Do you think that Tessa Blanchard ends up with a wrestling contract somewhere? Her last basically burnt bridge was AAA.
I mean, she'll get signed, but at the same time, it's like there's not going to be a bidding war for Tessa fucking Blanchard. It's not, you know?
No bidding war.
No bidding war.
It's not a big deal.
Okay. Alexander Hamilstone is officially going to be a free agent as of January 1st.
They'll contract him. No bidding war.
No, I think so. I can see him either in WWE for NXT.
A bidding war is different than him getting reached out to. They're going to reach out. There's not going to be a war.
We'll see. I think that he ends up being in the WWE or NXT. Sorry, NXT or AEW. I'm hoping in the AEW. I need to see some type of fucking dynasty reunion. Deonna Purrazzo. Now, here's the thing about this one. Her contract is officially up as of now.
Bro, she's staying at TNA or going to AEW, obviously.
No. She's actually said that she's looking to explore her options. Now,
Those are her options. WWE is not her option.
WWE has basically been interested in her coming back.
Bro, no, they're not. You want me to bet my beard? WWE is not signing Diana Purrazzo. Ever.
What makes you think that they would not sign probably one of the biggest free agent female stars right now?
Are we serious? Are we serious?
Yeah.
How does she fit the aesthetic of WWE? Bro, this is not Athena. She needs to go to Ring of Honor.
Wow. I'm saying she's going to either go to AEW.
It's not
or
WWE.
Back to WWE.
It's not WWE.
Definitely not WWE.
They're bugging. They don't want her or her husband there. Y'all are wilding. Next.
Okay. We already know who somebody that's going to be in a certain company because Kushida has officially signed with TNA.
Next.
He's been there. Yeah, next.
Well, no, he's officially signed there, so like he has a whole contract now.
Not a big deal. Don't care.
I know that All Star cares about this one. Trent Seven has officially signed with TNA, so he will be with the company for 2024.
I mean, if Trent wants to go there and that's best for him because at least they'll let him into the championship conversation. So that's best for him.
Now, this one's going to be interesting. So when TNA tweeted this out,
thank you, Dan. We agreed.
Pete Dunne or Butch tweeted out BSS movements, probably. Now, Pete Dunne's contract is coming up next year. Do you see Pete Dunne re-signing with WWE, going to TNA, or going to the Indies, or signing with AEW?
I'm a huge Pete Dunne fan. I think he's awesome in the ring. The Bruiserweight was like an awesome gimmick. I think he should stay in WWE, switch the gimmick back to the Bruiser, and
For those who are listening to whatever Jacquez is doing right now, and I hope we're about to review shows because he's dragged the nonsense tonight. So we're very clear. The Bruiserweight is a Triple H guy. This is a very pointless conversation. No Triple H guy is leaving. It's like like never did a Vince guy leave while Vince was in control. Never will a Triple H guy leave.
Chris Jericho.
He's not a Vince. He wasn't a Vince guy when he left. Vince was over Chris Jericho.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle was drugs. He had to go.
Oh wow. He
had to go.
Julia, who has not made up her mind yet in terms of where she will be.
He's WWE. You want to talk about some Diana Taurasi, the number one female with the contract?
I said she's up
Diana
there.
Taurasi.
Yeah, I am. All right, Julia.
Obviously, the number one her versus Asuka, her versus Io, her versus any of the Japanese women that were once on Stardom. If she does not go to WWE, I will be disappointed. How about that? Do not go to TNA to make TikToks. Do not go to AEW to sit behind Britt Baker. Go to WWE.
What if she stays in Stardom?
That's fire too. She can stay in Stardom.
Okay. Now this is the big one they're going to be talking about. Yeah. Seth Rollins and Becky's contracts are up.
They ain't going nowhere next.
They really ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. Maybe if him and Phil don't get along, maybe
he'll going nowhere. Him and Phil about to make money.
How about these guys? Because I just want to know where the fuck they are. Where's Omos? Where's Cedric? Where's Apollo? And where's Dexter?
Next.
Wow. Can I say something? I agree, bro. You're dragging it. Nobody cares where any of those dudes are.
What?
Like Dexter was only over when he was fake married to Indy. So if he's not married to Indy Hartwell,
I got a couple of lists of people. So these are the contracts. So Alexa Bliss is going to be a free agent. You think she's going to resign?
Absolutely.
Lifer. She's a lifer.
Okay, Drew McIntyre.
Who cares?
I think he's going to leave.
Who cares?
I think he'll leave too.
All right. As far as where he goes, I don't know, but I think he's going to leave. Ricochet.
Staying.
Jinder Mahal.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
The New Day. Definitely staying. They're definitely staying. Randy Orton.
Come on, bro. Lifer.
I mean, could he retire?
No, lifer.
Okay.
He got 9 more years. He told you.
This one's interesting. Kevin Owens.
Staying.
I don't know.
Staying.
He's staying. He loves the freedom. He gets paid to Kevin Owens.
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he may want to go back to wrestling with his friends. I don't know.
Let me finish my sentence. Kevin Owens gets injured every other month. Because of that, WWE, where the certainty exists, is where he's going to stay.
Okay. For New Japan, we already know Will Ospreay is where he's going. But Kazuchika Okada. Now, this is the interesting one. Do you think that he stays in New Japan, or do you think that he comes to AEW?
Yo, Jacquez is such a wrestling fan that he thinks that people that the world doesn't know about yet are big deals.
I think everybody knows who Okada is.
And that would be so false, bro. That would be so false. You would have to have watched AEW during Forbidden Door. There are so many people that don't watch New Japan. That's crazy.
Okay, so let's just ask where you think that he's going, because WWE is definitely interested in Okada.
He should stay in Japan.
You don't think that he should go to AEW because that way he can basically wrestle in the States?
WWE, they'll fucking job him out so fast.
And he definitely shouldn't go to AEW because they don't know what to do with what they have.
So he should stay in
I'm not going to say Clark Connors because nobody knows who he is. But as far as Impact, I know Dirty Dango's done. Rich Swann, I'm assuming that he stays in Impact.
WWE should bring him back, bro. He was great.
I mean, they would have to apologize to that man
Absolutely.
because they fired him for no fucking reason.
No reason.
You know what I'm saying? Pico. I don't think anybody cares about him. But Camille. WWE, AEW.
She should be on TV more.
MLW. New Japan, Stardom. Where do you think the Camille ends?
On TV more often? WWE?
Yeah.
Okay. QT Marshall. We already fucking know. Probably in Mexico somewhere.
Don't care.
MJF. I don't know why that's still there, but we all know that man fucking signed to AEW until like 2027. Tony Schiavone in April. I'm assuming that he's going to retire.
He's staying in AEW until he retires. That's good for him.
Andrade.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week.
Wherever Ric Flair goes.
CMLL or back to WWE. Dustin Rhodes.
Back to WWE for a small run and then he's done.
Yep. Agreed.
Okay.
He has to do something with Cody and then retire.
Agreed.
And the rest of these guys are signed much longer. But like I said, I know one name wasn't on there was Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne is definitely has his contract up.
Adam Cole's until 2027?
Yep.
Dude. Adam Cole was more over in NXT than he is in AEW ever. Am I tripping when I say that?
Yes.
Yes. You're not tripping. He was super over at NXT. Nobody cares currently in AEW. The only thing he did cool was the MJF storyline for a little bit until he got hurt, and that died down.
Exactly. Adam Cole was the man in NXT.
Fact.
Speaking of injuries, real quick, Charlotte basically underwent a medical testing after SmackDown this past Friday night, where apparently she got injured. Hey, you finally! Wow, I finally find it funny that you pop up as soon as I start talking about your fucking favorite wrestler, Ginger. That's hilarious. She's still
my
mid.
favorite wrestler too.
And yeah, right. Charlotte underwent medical testing, so apparently we'll find out more when she gets the secondary X-rays. But for those that don't know, she was injured at their last bit of tapings. She had to be helped to the back.
Charlotte was injured?
Yeah, she looked bad.
It was bad. She really yelled out, "Fuck my knee."
It looked like an ACL type.
Oh no! Stop! She yelled out.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter how long she's going to be out. Because as soon as she gets back, she's winning that title, guaranteed. I guarantee.
Which would be stupid because that basically goes back to my original. No, that goes back to my original fucking point that I've been made that she is literally nothing without a title attached to her fucking name.
Nobody's paying attention to Dark Kent. We ain't got to go over that again. The point is, Charlotte is hurt, and that's the point that the news that we're talking about.
That's the one thing you care about. It's like fuck it. I don't care about what he said.
We're not having a whole conversation about her with a title or nepotism. None of that. She is hurt, and we are showing sympathy to a person who's hurt. Ginger, I got her. We ain't doing that to Charlotte.
Yeah, you can show sympathy to that fucking overrated bro.
I'm not doing that to Charlotte tonight. She is hurt, and if she and you should care about somebody who's hurt. Absolutely, we've been there. So let's not act brand new.
Sammy's been granted his time off because he was written out. So good for him. I thought he was injured. You want to know who was injured though? Apparently, Dragunov.
I think
from Rich Holland.
Somebody said
yeah. But here's the thing. So this came out during Dynamite that apparently during the NXT tapings that Ilja Dragunov was hurt in a match with, you guessed it, Ridge fucking Holland. And automatically, to myself, and I done said it, a lot of people got mad at me about it, I say he deserved every bit of fucking threats and hate that he gets his fucking way if this is not a storyline. And a lot of people got mad at me about it, but I'm standing on business and standing in what I said. Because as much as y'all can feel like this is just wrestling, whatever. However, we said that this man is a problem. We said that he needs to fucking go back and get some training. We said this a bunch of times. But yet, people sit up there and act like that was never said. But yet, y'all can go on day in and day out talking about Nia fucking Jax and how she's unfucking safe and yada yada and all this other stuff. None of the people that Nia Jax injured, and I'm not basically trying to repeat what she said on Monday night, but none of the fucking people that Nia Jax so-called fucking injured didn't have a fucking career afterwards. Big E does not have a career.
Dude, Ridge Holland has done this a few times. So it's like, bro,
I have it up here.
you can't be in big matches if you're like hurting important people over and over again.
Johnny Gargano, Big E, Elton Prince, and now Dragunov. But here's the thing, like All Star said, because I don't know where he went, but apparently he said it's a work, right? It's a work, it's a storyline. Here's the thing, it was apparently. They said the injury was being done at NXT tapings was due to NXT wanting to go viral during AEW's Dynamite and was to take momentum away from them per whoever he is. Now,
Right.
bro, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait. So we already know the hate that this man has, right? That he gets for what he did with Big E, correct?
Absolutely.
So, at what fucking point do you put this as a fucking storyline? Now, this kind of goes. This goes back not that far ago. So we talked about this.
No,
it was like it was bullshit.
Here because months ago they made a joke about it. They were
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
They were like, he's known for dropping men on their head,
You
and I was like, excuse me. No, but the fact that they joked about it, he's known for dropping men on their head. They did that when they
talk about.
It's not funny. It's not a running theme. I don't like it. I don't like Rich Holland. He'll never be over. He's not a great wrestler. Like, I don't care how powerful or strong they try to push him. Tyler Bate is the strongest person from UK that's in wrestling. Duh, we know that. Shout out to Tyler Bate. Like, I don't care. I don't like Rich Holland, and playing it up as a storyline is disrespectful. It's just as bad as Jeff Hardy in the bar.
Jake the fucking snake in the fucking wrestling in the fucking drinking shit, or any other fucking thing that they fucking did that was basically of poor taste. But I'll leave it alone. I just find that to be very fucking weird that was the reason for this shit. So
I'm using Rich Holland, bro. So
thank you. So we're gonna get into these weekly shows. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So we can get out of here. Shut up. SmackDown.
We're not gonna we're not going back to last week. We're not gonna start at deadline. I don't want to do this. I know you did.
Deadline was right after SmackDown. What are you talking about?
Let's start at deadline. That's what everybody wants to talk about. Look at Kendall said final.
You want to talk about this man writing Nick Aldis a check?
Bro, he be putting up stuff. You see what the status is?
We want to talk about, about him basically trying to finish the story. We don't want to talk about this petty ass. I don't know who would want to be comfortable working with someone who just randomly punches people in the face backstage. I mean, who does that in 2023? We don't want to talk about that.
Dude, it's Punk cutting great Punk promos. Let's go.
That is not a great Punk promo.
That's not a great Punk promo. Stop the bullshit. Now you're glazing again.
It's
Punk
a
has
decent
not
Punk promo.
Punk has not cut a good promo since he's been back.
Darkhead, wipe your mouth. Darkhead, wipe your mouth.
That's
That's
number
a fair
one.
statement. His promos have been lackluster since he's come back. Okay.
Exactly.
I'll
Number
give you
two, keep Jack Perry's name out of your mouth.
Your mouth.
Jack Perry.
Put respect on
Yeah,
the
he's
devil's
the one
name.
that punched him in the face out of nowhere that he's talking about. He don't like that because he ain't about that life. He act like he about that. Wasn't he?
Well, we know he wasn't about that life. Oh, damn. I was about to say
Dude,
that.
Jack Perry's lucky that we talk about him and Punk in the same sentence. Because when it comes to
that's
wrestling,
not true.
they're not even close.
You're lucky we talking about Punk at all because he got rehired.
Punk is.
But Jack Perry is the newest one. He's new and in charge. He's the devil right now, bro. You're a hater.
Wait. 25 minutes ago, you said that CM Punk was the biggest draw in wrestling.
What does that have to do with
Now
anything?
we're saying that.
You're still
So
lucky
who's
he's
lucky?
back because he obviously was a horrible person to work with. That doesn't change
Wouldn't
any of the
Jack
fact.
Perry be the lucky one to be mentioned with the biggest draw in wrestling?
No, No, Jack Perry is still young in his career. He still has so much time to create the legacy that he's gonna create. And you know how I know he's gonna be a star? You wanna know how I know, Kent?
How?
You know.
Daddy, did you ever watch 90210? That was my favorite show. I was mad young, and I loved everything about that show. That
First
show
of
was
all,
fine.
you watching
Dylan was way
90210,
more
I was
over than
watching
Brandon.
Who's not black?
Dylan was way more over than Brandon. Because you're Caucasian.
Well, we know that already. We definitely know that already. That'd be nice. Next. So you guys want to talk about Deadline, huh? Let's talk about Deadline. Let's talk about how this man popped up out of nowhere. This was the most awkward fucking. Appreciate it, Dylan. Thank you so much.
We have to start with this. Outside of this, Deadline was one of the best shows of the year.
That hoodie was fire.
I bet you think it was. By the way, yeah, so he showed up and he finally got his picture. You know what I'm saying? So Cora J finished her story before Cody Rhodes did.
She did.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's really fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's finishing their fucking story before Cody Rhodes. Go to the kickoff show. Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Great match. It was too fast, but it's two great wrestlers that
should have not been on the pre-show.
They should have gave him like 4 more minutes.
Yeah, too fast.
This match should have not been on the pre-show.
It's not really a pre-show, bro. It's just the opening match. Let's be real. It's just an opening match.
Mm.
They need a more.
Next we had Dirty Dom versus Dragon Lee. Even though
I'm gonna say this now. Dom is a great seller.
Yeah,
like Dom sells amazingly. Like he's actually very good at selling.
Dude, honestly, you gotta give Dom his props. He's figured this shit out. He knows how to get heat. Sells real well. He plays to the crowd. Like his heel turn has been aces since he left his dad.
Yeah, fire though. Aces. I can't say I'm upset that Dom lost. I think Dragon Lee needs this to get his name out, to get his stardom going.
I don't, because I find it weird because the man was signed to SmackDown. He was brought up to SmackDown. Why are you putting him back in NXT?
When was he signed to SmackDown?
Weeks ago.
No,
weeks ago.
He appeared on SmackDown, but he wasn't signed.
No. They actually officially moved him up to SmackDown. They put him on the SmackDown roster.
There was no contract signing, so I stand with WWE. I stand with NXT. And I liked Rey Mysterio on commentary.
The brand split is like...
We're not going to talk about that whack-ass brand split.
I enjoyed... You didn't like Rey Mysterio on commentary?
No. By the way, what I forgot to do the rating. What do you rate this? 1 to 10?
8.
I was going to go 7.5. So.
I'm going with an 8 as well. And for this match?
8.
6.5.
8.
Exactly.
Right. The Iron Survivor match with Flash Legend, Kehlani, Tiffany Stratton, Davenport.
First things first, shout out to Ja, because Blair Davenport did win, and he's the only one that called that last week. So let me get that out the way because he's going to say it anyway.
Let me make sure you can see your face when you say that. Say it again.
Ja was right, and Blair won. We're going to get that out the way right now. Okay. I still say Tiffany Stratton's a star, and now I have to say that her moonsault is better than Charlotte's, and that pains me to say, but her moonsault is better than Charlotte's. And I will close this match was a solid 7.5.
I'm going with an 8 because Bay won.
I was going to go with a 7. I feel like they were trying to do a lot of moves.
They didn't give them a lot of time. They tried to squeeze it in, unfortunately.
Exactly.
It didn't work. But then
too much flying around. But 7.
And then Blair won. Lyra came out to basically, do the whole fucking thing where she stands at the top of the ring, but she was attacked by none other than the returning Cora Jade. I must say she must have healed, nicely.
You're nasty. Shout out to Cora Jade. Thank you for the Tiffany.
She healed.
Thank you for the Tiffany Stratton shout out. We needed that. Cora Jade also. NXT has a lot of future stars, and that's what people are starting to realize. And that's why Shawn Michaels can talk his talk about how.
I just want to ask her, did Shawn Michaels force her to get the boob job?
No, nobody. She always wanted one. She just got enough money. Nobody.
Heard. Got it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You pay cash for those.
I bet. Serena D did too. Anyway, Lexis King and Mello.
To be honest, this was the worst match of the night. There, I said it. And this match is getting a 5.5.
6.5.
6. I mean, there's nothing to remember from the match. You know what I'm saying?
Worst match of the night.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the pay-per-view spot, but I didn't attack him. Which led to this match. Now, I want to go first and just say that I'm giving this a fucking 4. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me about it, but I'm giving this a fucking 4 for a fucking reason. My man's was losing. You literally had this man pull a whole fucking Super Cena in the last literally 5 fucking minutes and win the damn match. That was corny. This match was corny.
This match was a banger in Jaquez terms. Just because he didn't like how they did it, he's going to play the entire match. Braun Breaker came in there like a star. Perfectly played. Tyler Bate looked like what he was supposed to look like, the workman. Dijak looked like what he was supposed to look like, the psycho. The other nobody did his job. He was a nobody. Yeah, and then we had the Conqueror. Trick. What that trick? Huh?
What?
I like that.
I like it.
Yeah, man. We had him do exactly what you said, and he made a stellar comeback because I thought he was going to lose the match, and that's what you want when you watch wrestling.
Tyler Bate is the brand new Tommaso Ciampa. He's going to stay there until he's old.
Thank you, Tommaso Ciampa should still be there. Thank you, everybody, for understanding that match was fire. Jai's hating.
I am hating. If you want me to be honest, I will give the match an 8. But honestly, I'm going to give it a fucking 5 for that fucking trash ass fucking ending. You should have never had Trick go through that shit. All right,
that literally means the whole event was an 8. We haven't had
8.5.
Roxanne and whatever her name is.
This match was underwhelming, but still not as underwhelming as the Mello match. So I'm giving it a 6.5.
I'm giving it a 5.
I'm gonna say that I was in the bathroom making a sandwich, but I'll give it.
Wait.
He said he was in the bathroom making a sandwich?
No. Yes, he did.
I was in the bathroom, then I made a sandwich, is what I meant.
No. You said you was in the bathroom making a sandwich.
No, I don't make sandwiches in the bathroom.
Then why did you just say you was in the bathroom making a sandwich during this match?
I did both, but like at separate times.
If this match and the Mello match were a little bit better, this would have been like a 10 out of 10 pay-per-view.
Still a great show, though.
A wonderful show. I'm frozen again. What do you know?
Of course. It always happens.
Yeah. 2 hours.
Ilja and Baron Corbin.
Oh, that was fire. Like, that was a war. That was a war. And Ilya went crazy at the end. I love how he finishes matches. That match,
bro, he's dope.
Yeah, that match for me, 9.5.
I'm giving it an 8.
Dude, I can't say anything with Baron Corbin's that great, but it was a solid 9.
You're back to normal.
That's just at least a 9. It was dope.
Wow, we got our first 10.
It was excellent. Thank you. It was an excellent match.
It was phenomenal. Like,
granted, I mean, I've not seen a bad Ilja match, to tell you the truth. I'm not. So now we can get to the rest of the weekly show, since where did my weekly show? There we go. Weekly show highlights. So now we can talk about this. I'm shocked because Eddie Kingston actually won a match.
Who cares? He already lost his titles. He's a cornball. Don't tell me he's from New York and give me all this extra blah 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 blah.
Wow.
I don't want to hear it. Eddie Kingston is officially corny. He's from New York.
You're hating on Eddie now? Like, that's wild.
He's from New York, right? First of all, this picture's corny because he doesn't have either one of those belts because the idiot put his belts up in the corner. so he can out wrestle any of these people, and he ends up beating C squared. Unless doesn't nobody care if he beats C squared. Like nobody pays attention to C squared anymore. So C squared, who used to be Ring of Honor champion, for those who don't know, he lost to nobody cares about Eddie Kingston, who literally has one move, and that's punch. He has one move.
You're a hater. Ethan Page and Kenny Omega's match was a banger. I'm sorry. I know
had
you
nothing to do with you starting with Eddie Kingston winning a match like it meant something when he's a corner.
I'm just saying, y'all. Like, look, I thought he was going to be down and out of the tournament. You know what I'm saying? But he finally won a match. You know what I'm saying? Willow and Mercedes had a little match. It was
not good.
Not good. Penta and Commander, which I don't understand why he's teaming with Commander. I guess Ray Phoenix is having more visa issues. That match was I didn't really care for Hook. Wardlow and Willie Mack.
Let's stop pushing Wardlow. Stop acting like Wardlow is a star and cut it out. Because Willie Mack is actually a star. So
yeah, and to see that man get fucking last ride, that's a big boy.
Dude,
stop acting like Wardlow is a star. And don't let Wardlow freaking squash Willie Mack. That is disrespectful.
You know what it is? They think Wardlow is Batista, but he's really Mason Ryan.
That's a fact. That's
and
a
once
fact,
you
bro.
figure that out, it will move Wardlow out. But let's keep it real.
That's a
he
fact.
looks like Batista, but he's really Mason Ryan. It's a wrap for Wardlow.
That's a fact.
I'm cutting that. I'm clipping that. That's crazy. And then the last match
without the lisp.
Now this was a fucking banger match, which I knew it was gonna fucking be again. But Bryan Danielson and Andrade El Idolo. Now we had already talked about it, and a lot of people was like, "Oh well, you know he's injured, yada yada," and they tried to make it seem like, "Well, why would Tony yada yada?" It was a work. It was a fucking work.
That last week.
It was a fucking work, but we knew it was going to end up being a work. But you know, people went crazy about this shit, kind of like with Ilja a little bit, and you know, now I'm just like, so the match got, you know, it ended. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get called off like people swore up and down it was, but you know, it did end. Andrade won. And apparently there was a little heated, you know, exchange between him and Claudio. So now him and Claudio are going to be wrestling on Saturday in the Blue League.
See, they're trying to make you excited for the Blue League, and nobody cares because they put it on Collision. I
have an actual picture for the breakdown of the tournament, so we'll get to that. But as far as Raw, or should I say Raw? R-Truth in the Judgment Day is fucking hilarious.
R-Truth is hilarious every time.
It's not the Judgment Day. Just say R-Truth. R-Truth is hilarious.
He's hilarious. He can't miss.
And hands down.
He does TV time.
By the way, don't know why Rhea went against Maxine. That was a dumbass match.
You had to teach Maxine a lesson.
But this right here, now I guess apparently people are saying that this is going to be a good match.
That's not.
I have not seen Ivy Nile really wrestle like that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not need her basically beating Rhea.
No one's beating.
She's not beating Rhea.
No one's beating Rhea.
Not no one. She's not.
No one's beating Rhea until April.
That's a fair assessment.
By the way, that's fair. But let's talk about something that probably wasn't fair. Becky needs to chill. Becky says that, talking about Nia Jax, she went on to get double ACL surgery because Nia is so unlikable that even her own knees won't stand up for her.
What's wrong?
I'm just gonna sip some tea.
Even her own knees won't stand up for her. It's hilarious.
Wow. But that was a decent promo between those two. I did like how Nia basically pointed out, like, you know, everybody basically talks about she injured this person, whatever, but yet, you know, there's only one person that has to thank her for her career, and that is Becky. It's the truth. I'm going to say, like, did Nia say one line in that promo?
They've been doing a great job. Nia and Becky have been doing a great job building this feud.
I'm with it. I'm all for it.
Nia
I'm all
getting
for it.
over, you know, like Becky's doing Becky. It's doing well for both of them.
Can we talk about how this Shinsuke is cooking right now?
Yes.
All right. Now I know this was the last match or whatever, but this Shinsuke is cooking right now. That and whoever is behind the promo work or the vignettes and all that other stuff behind Shinsuke, good fucking work, bro. Watching that anime shit, I was like, that shit is fire, bro.
Amazing.
Very fucking amazing.
Shinsuke the right way, but at the same time, we're not taking him seriously because he never won a world title.
You're speaking for yourself. Shinsuke is fire.
Shinsuke is fire, but they should have gave him a world title 5 years ago. They didn't.
It doesn't change the fact that he's fire. That's my point.
No, he's fire.
So her Uncle Cody gonna get her. You know he not.
Cody is going to bust his ass. Stop playing.
Kendall saying, I hope Nia breaks her face. Yeah, I'm back on the comments because somebody else ain't touching the comments.
I did fall back. He's definitely running down on that, though.
But you want to know who ran down on somebody, though? So CM Punk is officially on Raw now. Don't you dare call this place your home. You abandoned this place 10 years ago. You actively tried to tear it down. You spent 10 years slandering me, slandering every person in that locker room. This is not your home. This is my home. And I will do everything to protect them from you. So when you go against me for my WWE Championship, I'm not defending my title against you. I'm defending WWE against you.
Bro, they're going to print money when the match happens.
You know what I just did. Yeah. I don't think Dark can't realize it yet.
It was the same promo as Hangman.
Oh, really? Okay, got it. So did Seth just copy the fucking homework, or he just went with the light version of what Hangman did? Like, can we talk? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Ja just wanted to pick the one thing that he thought was wrong with this. This is the most exciting feud in wrestling. Ja won't admit it. Everybody wants to see Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Nobody's sitting there not wanting to see this. I don't care.
No. I didn't say I didn't want to see it. I'm just glad because
it's a
Seth
match, bro.
Hit him with the Hangman bar.
Everybody
and CM Punk couldn't do shit. That's why he said, "I want you to be here because I want to see you implode." Because you're gonna have to be on your best behavior.
And
everybody wants to see this match.
Because we're all waiting on CM Punk to get to a fight with somebody to get fired, right?
Yeah. And you know what? The crazy thing is, Matt Hardy was asked about how he feels about CM Punk going to WWE. He said that's great for them because that's a place where Punk will always be on his best behavior.
Mm-hmm.
He will, dude.
So I'm just that little comment right there. I was like,
Dude, Punk knows the deal. This is my last shot. Like, if he fucks around with WWE, gets fired, or whatever happens,
that's on him.
He's never going to be on TV ever again in his life. So he's going to be on his best behavior.
Or his worst. I'm on my worst behavior.
This little exchange. So, by the way, this is what Raw and SmackDown is looking like officially right now. As far as the roster, SmackDown looks like they need more people. And at the same time, SmackDown only has one championship being defended. And that's the women's title.
Hey, it happens.
It's kind of weird. NXT. What do you want to talk about with NXT other than...
If I'm being honest, this was a filler episode. They had a banger pay-per-view. They didn't really have much to do. They started the new breakout tournament with the dudes, which Lexis King put himself into the breakout tournament for some reason. This was probably the worst part of this story. This was a very corny night when he came out and said that Ilya was the one who did it, but we all know that's not true. And then
I'm just like
knocked out Trick with the title. So
that's what I said, man. Smoke and mirrors, man. Like, you're just putting all these little fucking filler things in, making it seem like somebody else did it when you know that you did it. I mean, who the fuck would do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Constantly add people to a storyline, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem like they did something that they didn't really do. Let's get to AEW Dynamite. See how I did that?
Perfectly done.
And sorry, wrong picture, but either way, yeah. Can I just say that I want a fucking feud between these two now? Just for the fuck of it? Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Definitely some good matches.
You know what I'm saying? But we also had Hangman versus the guy that, you know, whose ring boy he used to be, Roderick Strong.
It was a good match, not great.
It was a very midnight, other than the last two matches of the night. So
Roosh and Jay Lethal.
no, Jay White and Mark Briscoe.
Ooh, that was a fire match.
That's what I'm saying. And then Swerve and Moxley. Everything else is really.
Whoa, wait, no.
Tony
Brody King and Andrade. Shut up. Brody King and Andrade was a fire match. You want to know why? Andrade finally got a win on Dynamite.
It
was a fire match because they put a blue bracket on Dynamite.
Which I did not understand why, but hey, that's...
I thought
you know,
Brody King was on a run. Why are you going to put Andrade over Brody King right now?
They were listening to Bischoff. That's why they put that tournament right over there.
So, Ruby and Rio... And I kind of got in trouble because I had said like Rio looked like she got a little thick.
She still looks like a 12-year-old boy.
She gained like 5-10 pounds.
She looks like a member of Hanson.
Wow. That first, who the wow. I mean, wow. You know, that's all I can say is wow. But yeah, we talked about Tony on commentary, and she just phenomenal. I think you kind of revealed yourself as part of the Devil's henchman or the Devil, sir, in this segment. I'm just saying. And one of the most boring things of the night, but was kind of cool in the same token, was these guys. This whole exchange here. They jumped Ricky. They jumped Ricky. Bad, like really bad. But at the same time, it was cringy because like nobody was reacting to Jericho's anything whatsoever.
The Enzo Amore comment was pretty good.
That was it. The absolute assholes.
Yeah, that was it.
Pretty much it. And then the final match, which was Swerve and Moxley, and which, by the way, we did see the Von Erichs because we're the Von Erichs, and they're going to be wrestling on tomorrow night with Orange Cassidy. Tony Khan, do me a favor. Sign the fucking Von Erichs. Sign the fucking Von Erichs.
They're going to be on TV the next month because of the movie.
Sign the fucking Von Erichs.
You don't have to sign them.
Sign them.
No. They're going to keep the Von Erichs around for at least the next month or two. Because of the movie, and then after that, you'll see what happens.
Send them home.
I'll see. No, don't send them home. Keep them there.
Send them home.
Keep them there. They're free agents. Sign them. Do not let them walk.
Send them home.
Do not let them walk.
They'll only be popular while the movie is out. That's
Sign them.
Please don't.
Sign them. Sign them. Sign them.
Sign
them. With the movie,
I just want to just get into the Swerve and Moxley match. So I was pissed. I was 100%, 1,000% pissed. Great match. Great match. However, and we already knew about the 5-minute overrun for the show. However, I'm glad I got this picture. This was the pinfall that secured the victory for Mox, right? Now, granted, he has the tights, right? That's not, that's heel, whatever, right? However, if I'm looking correctly, Swerve's shoulders up.
Yes. They're going to use that.
How was this counted as a pin?
They're going to use that.
His shoulder is up.
So they better turn this into a story, and I needed to possibly be like, in the semifinals, Swerve versus Mox again. Swerve goes over.
Or they'll run it back and Swerve goes over.
Or they just basically split it up as a draw because it was about to be a draw. I would have actually been satisfied if it was a fucking draw. But to fucking make Moxley win? That was bullshit. It was bullshit.
They're using it for a story, definitely.
This is the final bracket right now of the Continental Tournament. As you know, Daniel Garcia's out. Jay Lethal's out. And Mark Briscoe's out. Brian and Brody King are now tied at 6 apiece. Andrade El Idolo has 9. Claudio has 3, and Eddie Kingston has 3. As far as the Gold League, Jay White has 9, Swerve has 9, Roos has 6, and Moxley has 12 for now. Now, we didn't even get to even react to what happened because afterwards came this shit. Hangman's getting jumped by the fucking Devil's minions.
My boy Jack Perry out here causing havoc.
And what happens? He gets slammed onto real glass. Cry me a river.
Guys, the Devil storyline, do we really care about it that much? Like, honestly.
Yes, I do.
Like,
my man out here causing ruckus.
Yes, I do. It's
we
Jack
care
Perry.
about it, but it's like
It's Jack Perry.
And
it's
if
okay.
it is Jack Perry, won't it be underwhelming? Like, shouldn't it be?
Why would it be underwhelming, bro?
Because it's a guy that was already wrestling in the promotion for the past 4 years. Like,
so the fuck what?
So he comes back with a mask, and that makes it a big deal. It has to be someone surprising. It can't be someone.
This is why no one cares about any of your fucking takes. Like,
that's all I'm saying. It can't be Jack Perry.
You're a hater.
He is. He really is. I don't understand why, like, you would say some weird ass shit like that. All right. Just real quick, as we all know, the Ring of Honor final battle is tomorrow. So I guess we can just go down the card for it real quick.
And you're a hater.
I know that, somebody's going to be mad about what we got to talk about with it, but let's just go through the card real quick. So the match is so far is the survival of the fittest finals for the vacant World Television Championship, which concludes with Dalton Castle, Commander, Kyle Fletcher, Lee Johnson, Lee Moriarty, and a surprise person. Who do you think is going to win the ROH Television Championship?
No clue.
Surprise.
I think the surprise person is going to be Dolph Ziggler. I'm going with Dolph Ziggler.
Lee Moriarty.
Is it going to be Lee or the surprise?
Keith Lee versus Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor.
I need Keith to win that match. All-Star?
Shane Taylor.
Okay. Ethan Page versus Tony Nese in an I Quit match. Ethan Page.
Obviously, Ethan Page.
You know what I'm saying? FTR and Mark Briscoe versus the Blackpool Combat Club and the Jay Briscoe Memorial Fight Without Honor. FTR and Mark Briscoe?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
And Athena versus Billy Starks for the ROH Women's World Championship.
Billy Starks.
I will say this: I'm not a hater. That's actually going to be a good match.
Yes, it will be.
The FTR versus.
Oh, wow. Wow.
No,
Wow. I see what you did there.
She can match too. She can wrestle.
Who?
Billy?
Athena. She can go in the ring.
I'm going with Billy Starks. I think Billy's going to be the one to beat her, and then Athena's going to go to AEW.
I'm going with Vacant. I hope Vacant wins that title.
You're a fucking. You know what? All right. Who you got, Dark Kent? Dark Kent? Okay, I guess Dark Kent doesn't have an answer. And the last match that they have basically announced so far right now is the Vikingo versus Black Taurus for the AAA Mega Championship.
Vikingo.
Black Taurus.
Vikingo?
I think it's gonna be Black Taurus. Y'all don't think so? No? All right, Vikingo. Well, I'm just saying shit just to say it. All right, guys, so we can finally get out of here. Here's the final thoughts music. You know?
I'm gonna start tonight. My final thoughts are this. Where do you watch this? Just go to our Facebook page, please, or our YouTube page. Ginger, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube. We are less than 80 people away from getting our
She was
YouTube.
talking about fucking Ring of Honor. I'll send you the link.
They Ring of Honor has so then put this down. Ring of Honor has a channel. I think it's called like the Honor Channel or something. Honor Club. Yeah. Nobody goes there though. But if you definitely check it out.
Yes, they do.
So
I'll send you a link.
My final thoughts are this. I love our show. It should never be 2 hours long. Number 2, Jack Perry. And I have an album coming out in 2 hours at midnight for the Humble Ones. It's the first of 3 projects that we are dropping this month.
So, at midnight, All Star, download that shit. Wrestling wise, we're getting close to the end of the year. I'm a big countdown guy. So, people, let's start thinking about our favorite superstars, our favorite promos, our favorite tag teams, championships.
Yes, because I am going to be doing the Wolfpack Awards this year.
When we're going to do the best of and the worst of for the end of the year. So get your lists ready. It's going to be hilarious content. And, you know, we're just getting closer and closer to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes being the tops of wrestling, which I predicted. Call me Dark Domus in April. And let's keep it moving next week. Another episode.
Did this nigga just try to take my name? Anyway, that's crazy. My final thoughts. Fuck Jared All-Star. Fuck Dark Kent. Rest in peace, Jamie. And I'm looking forward to Final Battle. I'm looking forward to World's End, where I will be there live by myself. You know what I'm saying? With my significant other, because
it's not by yourself. If you're
I mean, without my co-host, because my co-host didn't want to go. You know, so.
But you would have to be alone to be by yourself.
It doesn't matter. My co-host didn't want to go.
Yeah, but you're not alone.
Yeah, my co-host should have went with me.
Continue your final thoughts.
My final thoughts is fuck Jared All-Star, fuck Dark Kate. My project will be dropping very soon. I'm trying to drop it by the end of this year. It's been a little bit of, I know it's been a little setback, but I'm getting it taken care of. Don't worry. I'll make sure that it's out. We have to do a brand new cover, unfortunately, but like I said, it'll be out. It's going to be like a 4 or 5 track EP, you know what I'm saying? Just different music. And then going into next year, I'm going to try to drop at least 3 projects. And that's that.
Guys, I'm a rapper now. I'm going to drop like 18 projects this year.
Ain't nobody want to hear you. Ain't nobody want to hear you. Ain't nobody want to hear you. So with that being said, I'll think about it. I'll think about going live. I got you. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy Jaquez, Jared All-Star. Dark cunt.
Let's go.
We're out. Peace.